Hello, beautiful people. I'm back to do part 2 of the reading. All right, I'm about to get started. Let me put my gloss on. Y'all know I gotta my thing. Put my gloss on. Put my gloss on. All right, let me go ahead and get started. Turning the chat off until I finish. All right, here we go. I guess this speaks volumes to me. I definitely feel like this speaks volumes to me. I feel like, and if you can't see it, it says you walk alone. I'm gonna say two things about that. First of all, we already know what I've already previously said about, you know, y'all, a lot of us walk alone, but we're never alone because we have the Most High God with us and we have our spirit team, okay? Even though it may look like in the physical to a lot of people who are coming up against people, it may look like we're alone because it's just us, but yeah, we're not. We're not. And just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean that it's not there or they are not there, okay? Also, walking alone, what this speaks volumes to me because as I go on this journey and I learn people and things, and what I understand is, let's just say somebody can be healing. And let's say you can have a narcissist in your life or a person with narcissist tendencies, right? Which most of us, all of us do, you know, tendencies, okay? But you can click with people, but you'll know the levels of where they are opposed to where you are. And yeah, you might attract someone that's, let's say, the people you used to attract was all narcissists, complete, not tendencies, narcissists. But you'll see where the people you are attracting are better than what you were attracting at first, right? But sometimes people go more into their narcissistic tendencies and they can come off as narcissists, okay? Anyone can that has tendencies, right? But it also teaches you that at the end of it, because you learned that lesson, right? You learn the different people, you learn how people are as far as a spiritual perspective is concerned. Somebody could be spiritual, right? Somebody could be appearing to be a great person. Some people can't be great, but some people can go into that narcissistic tendency along with the traumas that they have, or the way they are used to thinking, or their behaviors, right? And then again, it brings you back to you walk alone from a perspective of the physical, meaning you may not want to be around those people anymore. You may have learned something new, right, about yourself and other people, and then it goes back again to you. You walk alone, until you continue on your journey. For some of us, maybe we will meet other people that are really completely like-minded, right? And who have journeyed on to be able to be aware who they are, aware of their emotions, aware of where they are in life, and take accountability for their actions, or people who, when you communicate with them, they understand you. But that sometimes takes time, right? Things that people that come in your life at that moment, it's kind of to show you, it's kind of to show you where you are, how you handle the situation. Because again, like I said in the part 1, God is going to teach you lessons, and he's going to see if you learn those lessons. He's going to try you. And it's not a bad thing. It feels like it's a bad thing in the beginning of your journey, because you just like look at it from perspective like, oh my God, nothing's going right. Oh my God, oh my God, Lord, why I got these people in my life? Oh my God, Jesus, why, But then as you grow, even you don't realize that, oh my God, I'm looking at the lesson as a lesson. I'm looking at it after I go through the lesson, because most of the time when you're going through the lesson, you're not looking at it in that moment as a lesson, but you're going through an actual experience. But once you sit back or take a moment to yourself, you go, oh my God, that was a lesson. What did I learn? How did I do? It's a test from God, you know. And either you're gonna be mad at yourself because you feel like you failed the test, but it's really not ever failing. It's just to show you your maturity, you know, and how far you've come, or how you can do better. Like literally, just how you can do better, what happened in the situation, to be able to sit back and reevaluate the situation and the things and people, you know, that you are attracting. Okay? So don't beat yourself up if you did, like, you know, I don't say fail, because I don't really feel like it's a fail unless it's a fail. Okay. And when I say that, so a fail to me would be like, you did all of that work, then you went and snort that damn coke anyway, and now you're hooked. You know what I'm saying? That would be a fail. A fail wouldn't be the shit was around you, people kept on peer pressuring you, you looking at it, you like, damn, shit, you know. And then you say, nah, fuck that, I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm gone, right? What did you learn? Like, you was tempted. You got a little tempted. You had a little back in the day thing, you fucking with your nose kind of thing. You sat there and you looked at it, you realized that you was in a situation or an atmosphere, environment that you probably most likely shouldn't be in it. And in that moment, you got the fuck. That's not feeling. That's being aware. That's being, I was tempted, right? Was blind, but now I see kind of thing, you know, but I didn't do it. I didn't touch it. I didn't get close to it. I'm seeing it. I'm aware of it, but I'm not going to do that thing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to even indulge in that thing. So I'm going to actually get away from that thing, right? So I won't do that thing. That's a hand clap to me. Fuck. That's a hand fucking clap. Because that take a lot. That take a lot. Okay? Take a lot. All right? So you then realize, well, damn, that was a test, but man, I'd rather just walk alone. If I got to keep on putting up with this shit, you know? Then you start asking yourself, like, well, damn, who am I really attracting? Because sometimes, again, wolves do come in sheep clothing. A lot of them. Okay, but again, God sends them damn people to your life. It ain't by happenstance. It ain't a coincidence. You know, God got to get them in there in your life. You know, God got to get them some kind of way in your life to get you. He got to do it some kind of way to get you. Okay, he got to get you, right? But it's to show you like you grew. It's for you to be aware, because if you're never around people or situations, how are you going to know what you can handle, or what you need to work on, or what still triggers you, or how you can get better at that thing? If God don't, be honest with you, sometimes send narcissists your way, or people who not completely healed. How? And then how you gonna show you how other people are if you never are around them? That's why he be wanting y'all to get out, which I be like, God, I see you over there, Lord. I see you. I see what you're doing. You're using your damn dark side to get my ass. You try. That's why he be trying to get us outside, so we can be around motherfuckers that want to come and fuck with us. I see what you're doing, Lord. I see how you use people and they dark shit And they get triggered and try to come trigger my ass. I get it. I see your ass. But I ain't mad at it. Because I'm like, good job. Just good job. Good job. You know, that's how I look at it. And I'm grateful. Because I probably wouldn't looked at it like that any situation if I wouldn't have got to the where I'm at. And I still got growth. Of course, you're going to continue to grow and continue to heal. I still got to grow continuously. But I'm proud of myself for the little things that I see about myself that I've grown in. I'm proud of myself. And I just, as I grow, I just know continually to not what to do. Sometimes we could be looking, you know what I looked at is so funny, because sometimes we could be looking at, oh, when these people come back in my life, you know, I'm gonna be ready because I got my discernment. And God be having them motherfuckers right around you, and ain't the same people from your past trying to get. He be like, oh, you looking way back over there. You don't even see the person right in front of you about to fucking test your ass, huh? You don't even see the person right in front of you, bitch. Ah! You know, and that's God. That's. I swear before the Lord, he gets on my nerves. And he be knowing what he doing, because he know how smart you are. He know how smart you are. He know that you be looking and waiting and watching because you want to pass the test and you want to make sure, you know, you want to up and up. He know. He be knowing. But he be knowing you be looking all in the past, wait for them past motherfuckers to come your way, because you got your armor of God on, you ready, like, yeah, they ain't gonna get my ass this time, huh? And God be like, because the people you waiting on, there's some people right around you that's just like them. And while you looking way back in the past for them to come, so you got your armor of God on, they right around your motherfucking ass. It just, you looking the wrong way, and that's how God gets you. And again, it's to test you. It's to test you, y'all. You don't like it sometimes, but how you gonna learn? How you gonna get better? Let's keep on going. So sometimes you feel like you want to walk along, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you want to walk along. There's nothing wrong with realizing that sometimes being by yourself is the best thing, because honestly, you don't have to put up with people's, you know, behaviors or any of that. You know, sometimes you feel like, fuck it. At least you got your peace, you got yourself, you got God, you got your spirit team, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes God does things that people in your life he don't want to bless. He don't want to bless them because he feel like they ain't did enough work or whatever the issue is. He don't want you to bless them, and he feel like sometimes if he don't cause a ruckus or allow certain people around your life or in your life to show a true color about themselves or whatever, you gonna want to bless them because your heart that good. And God's saying, no, I don't want them to be blessed. So because you can't see it at the time, he'll cause the true side or sides of people that they may be hiding to come out so that you can see them more clearer, in case you did it. Because he's saying to you, I don't want you to bless them. Right? And that's okay. That's a good thing that God is showing you that. Right? It's not a bad thing. You know, the beautiful thing about this journey that I find that when you learn how to detach, it's the most beautiful thing you could have ever had. Because what detachment does is it, first of all, makes you non-codependent to people, right? 2, it makes you strong enough to walk away and not give 2 fucks, right? 3, it shows you that you have grown because you're okay with being with you, right? 4, it teaches you that it doesn't matter in this life, even if there's no one in this world that you encounter to be in your life, you always have God. And you're never walking alone as long as you have God in your life. And really and truly, God is, they say God's a selfish God, a jealous God. He is. He won't. I just want me and you. I don't want nobody else around you because I love you. And I'm all you need. You don't need nobody else because I love you and I see you. And God will love you so much when people come around you, if any kind of way he feel like they not good for you or they need to grow or whatever the reason, anything he sees that you don't see, he gonna do something to remove them. He gonna sabotage, he gonna make them sabotage or you sabotage, whatever, so that that person or people can get from around you. Thank the Most High God for that. Because it was something that he saw, he knew that you didn't see or know, and he didn't want nobody hurting you. That's why he taught you how to detach and not wear your heart on your sleeve. You can love someone and care for someone, but it don't mean that you gotta take your heart out and put it on them, and then when they walk away, they take your heart with them. You keep your heart protected. You still say I love you, have that love for people, but when God show you who people are, it's so just move on. And you'll see, man, none of this shit even hurt or bother you. It's like, okay, thank you for showing me. Thank you. That's how much God love you. And I know some of y'all who've been through it don't like the way God necessarily does things, that he will cause an uproar when you think that you're in a good environment or you got good people around you, and he'll start ripping their mask off or showing you their trauma or showing their behaviors or whatever, and you look at certain people like, this is not what I want in my life, right? He do that because he love you. He do that because he don't do that shit to try to hurt you, right? He do that because he don't want you to go so far down with that person that you ride for that person and that person is not worthy of your love. They're not worthy of your love because they have not necessarily, whatever the situation is, they may have not matured in certain aspects. And God say, no, we're not doing that. So I'm going to show you they're not mature so you can see clearer and you can move the fuck on. Be grateful. Give God praise. Thank you, Lord. Okay? So you walk alone when God shows you who people are. Okay? You self-made. You self-made. Just the word God saying the word self, it in itself, self. Right? You're going to be by yourself. You love on yourself. You know yourself. You know your self-worth. You give yourself self-love. You give yourself self-validation. You give yourself self-admiration, self-kudos. Okay? Self. At the end of the day, when no one is that's around you or you don't have anyone, you always come back to self. Okay? You self-made, baby. By the Most High God, baby. Being you and God. Okay? Somebody will be having a mental break. Someone you know will be having a mental break. It's not going to turn out well. I hear God saying he's going to allow certain people to have mental breaks to destroy the demon in them. Wow. So he's going to allow certain people to have a mental break. I hear it come apart. Ooh. He's gonna make them come apart, unravel, in order to expose the demon in them so he can deliver the demon, because the demon I hear is more stronger than them. And unfortunately, because a demon is resistant to leave, or that person can't fight them no more, if any type of little thing in that person, or they have a calling on their life, let's say if any little thing in that person is calling on God, even though they got a demon demon that's just literally possessed they whole life and body. Any kind of way that person can call on God, God hear them instantly. And he see that that person is not strong enough to fight these demons off, okay? Or if that person has a calling on their life and God's like, no, you signed a contract with me, you gonna fulfill this contract, da 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 da. Your ancestors want you to do it, whomever, we gonna help you out. Sometimes God has to give that person a mental break. See, the word is break, okay? The word would be break, okay? And then the part of mental, so I'm gonna break it down. God say break it down. So the part of break, right? So when you break someone, you break them of everything. You break them of their belief system. You break them down. You break their mind. You break their spirit, so that God can build on you. Break that spirit. You're breaking the demon that's in that person that's got them locked in inside of themselves. Right? You're breaking down that damn demon inside, and you got to break that demon down so that that person can be set free, right? And when God break that demon down, he's going to rebuild you, the real you up, okay? The mental part of it is because what does the devil do? He attacks the mind. He attacks the mind. He attacks the mind. He got you with all these thoughts, acting crazy, exhibiting bad behavior, doing the most. Because you trapped that demon in you, and you are trapped inside your mind, your body, your spirit, and you can't even get free because he got such a strong hold on you. Sometimes God has to break the mind, okay? The mental. He has to break it. Break that demon down. Break your mind so you can stop having those ring around the rosy mindset, right? The constant shit in your ear and your head that the devil keep on constantly fucking with you, right? You gotta break it. And then we go to breaking the mind, and he's saying you not that. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna get in there. Oh, God's gonna get up in there. He gonna fight that devil for you. You gotta break it down, though. And sometimes that shit is so fucking painful. When you have a mental break. But sometimes God have to break the mind and the spirit inside of the person in order for him to put them back together. So imagine something being broken, right? In order for God to put it back together, he got this break inside of this person. So on inside is broken. He got to go up in there and start rebuilding it. So when he rebuild it and he closes it back up, it's going to be healthy. It's going to be healing. The mind is going to be rejuvenated. Because God had a chance to go in there and break your mindset, break your thoughts, get the devil the fuck up out of it, which the devil's been telling your mind, and he going to go in there and fill it with good stuff. So when he puts you back together, you're going to feel whole. Okay? When you call on the Lord, God holds your hand. Like some of the people who don't have the Lord in their life, who don't call on the Lord, who whatever they're going through, and they have a mental break, and they don't have God, they don't believe in God, most of them just end up staying that way. But when you call on God, you cry out to God in the midst of whatever the situation is, and you hold on to God while that demon is possessing you and keeping you stuck and stagnated and won't let you go, and you want to be let go, right? You cry out to God, even just a little bit of just a whisper. God, help me. Help me, God. Please help me. God instantly turns. Someone called me, and he come and look at the situation. He see that demon is getting the best of you. But you called out to him, and he say, I heard your cry. See, God always heard your whisper even when he wasn't even looking at you. You are a part of him, so you in him. So that whisper is in him. To what sounds like a whisper from you sounds like a loud siren to God. And God go and reach down inside of you, and he starts fighting that motherfucking demon. And some of these demons like they like to have a strong hold on you. They don't like to let you go. They love living in the vessel. They love messing with your mind. They love you being evil. They love making you think that this is it. There's nothing more to life than this. But God, whew, God go and shine that light in the midst of all of that evil. Shine it so you could see the issue. You could see that's a devil in you. There's a demon in you, baby. Let me help you. Let me remove that demon. Let me show you what's really down deep on the inside in the crevices of that crack. You ever seen a flower grow from a cement, a crack? That's you. You're that flower that the devil is trying to keep underneath the cement so you won't sprout out and be beautiful and show yourself and knowing yourself that you're strong. Because how in the world did a flower push through cement? It needed light. And it said to itself, I'm strong. I'm beautiful. I am looked at as just a flower and weak and be weak to others, but I know that I'm strong. And it's fine. It's trying to find the light so it can survive and so that it can blossom. So it keeps pushing and pushing and pushing forward, no matter how much cement is over that flower. And it knows it needs the light so that the light can shine on it to show it how beautiful it really is. And for people to admire it. Because how in the world did that flower come out the crack of the cement? That's you. And then it pushes and pushes, and it gets one little bit of the stem up out the ground into the crevices of the cement, and it keeps going. It keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. Then it starts sprouting. And it gets longer and longer and longer, and now it can see because the sun is shining on it. Now it sees how beautiful it is. Now it sees how strong it is. Now it recognizes who it is and who it always was. That's you. That's you. Okay? So the mental break is not always a bad thing. When you have God, it's God breaking you down, baby. Just make sure, like I always say, hold on to God's hand. Don't let go. Because when he breaking it down, you don't want to let go and then let the devil start closing you back up. And God ain't finished working on you. Don't let go. Initials Y. Okay, so you may have a Y in your name. I hear Yvonne, Yanni, Yulip, Yemi, Yaya. I don't know why I hear Yam. Somebody may name may be Yam, like for a nickname possibly. Yusufif, something like that. Yoki. I hear Yim. Ya. Yernif, Yermi, somebody named I, but it's spelled Y-I. It's spelled Y-I, Yai. Like, but it's pronounced I, not Yai. But it's the first letter is Y. Y-I, but it's pronounced I. Okay, so you may have a Y in your name. This one of those names may be your name. You may have a Z in your name. Some of y'all may have a Y beginning with the first initial of your name at the beginning, and then a Z at the end of your first name. Okay, Zion. Is any of these letters in the last name? Yes. Okay, so you can also have a Y or Z in your last name. It doesn't have to be the beginning of the letter or the ending of the letter of your last name. It can have it just in there. Okay? All right, let's move on. Let's see here. Okay. Pure energy. Pure energy. Yeah, a lot of y'all attract demonic people because of your energy. And it's something that a lot of y'all don't recognize. The more you work on yourself, the more you cleanse your energy and try to be a better person, you normally attract dark people, whether you know it or not. And again, a lot of people come in your life as if they're pure energy or they're good. Again, I want y'all to understand that a lot of people will talk about God, but does not mean that they have God in them. You understand? A wolf in sheep clothing can sit up there literally and stand in your face and read and say the things that the word has in it. Know the Bible. It does not mean that they know God. It does not mean that God's filling them, that space within them. It does not mean that if they say hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, that they actually know Jesus. Understanding that is to understand a whole bunch of stuff. So don't get fooled by someone, knowing the word or speaking about God. I know a lot of us get trapped in that. I know I did a lot. I probably still do. If somebody know anything about what I believe in or talk about God, I think that that's my people. And it don't have to be, y'all. I'm telling you, it don't have to be, because even the devil know the word. Okay? Even the devil know the word. Don't get caught up in it. And I've learned that when your intuition tell you things about people, I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with staying a little bit longer just so you can kind of see it better. But once you do realize it, you're gonna go back and go, damn, it was, I knew it, right? I knew it, but I just needed to see. And that's nothing wrong with that. But believe your intuition. And it's not saying, I hear some of y'all saying, I believe my intuition. When you hear it, just go with it. But I know that some of y'all feel like if I just go with it and I don't stay around just to confirm it, it's gonna make me always think that maybe I was wrong. Okay, again, believe in your intuition then. Goes back to saying that same thing. Okay? I have Mormon. I I hear a Mormon saying we got to get the person out of here. They're going to be turning people's thoughts different or something. They're going to be making people not believe in what we believe in. I don't know why I hear the word cost. What about cost? Oh, they're going to pay the cost for it. We got to keep people in our belief. We don't need people finding out who God really is. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. This knowledge is going to spread around like a plague. And what are the churches going to do? If everybody starts seeing the truth. What are we going to do if people start learning God for themselves and look at us and question what we've been teaching them? We don't need to be exposed. It's a congregation of people trying to figure out how they're going to silence someone or people because they don't want them to know the truth. I hear somebody saying, how are we going to continue to brainwash them if they learn God? Wow, Jesus. Jesus. People are going to be independent, not codependent to what we have been teaching them. We're going to be made out of a mockery. Whew. Need I say more? Confirmation. What I'm saying is true. Medical records. Like I've said before in previous videos, they have people that have been tapping into a lot of y'all medical records. Tapping into things about you to try to destroy you, to try to make things misinterpret in your medical records. So I hear sabotage, create lies, make things look a certain way that are not, that they are not. Fraud. That's what I heard, fraud. These are your backstabbers. I'll do that for you. These are your backstabbers. So God told me to explain, you have to understand, like, there are people that just hate y'all. They just, like, I feel like a lot of y'all don't be understanding why people come up against you. Some people you don't know. Like, if you can understand a hater, right? Even some of the ones that you don't even know, you don't know that they're a hater, you don't even know them, you don't understand what did you do to somebody. Like, that jealousy, that's why they say jealousy is a really bad thing, because it causes a person to think constant negative about you. because the person's already negative. They already have a negative mindset. Okay? They already feel, again, like I've said, they already feel like they ain't shit. Okay? And you being better than them makes them feel exactly that's their truth. And it's not something that you said to them. It's not that you told them that they ain't shit. They already feel like that. If you are smart and they think they smart, but it seems like you smarter, they coming for you because they hating. They want you to dim your light. When you are in the Lord and you are, people listen to you or whatever, your light shines. And they feel like they're in the background trying to move you out the way so they can stand in your light. When it's your light. This is who you are. But in their mind, they could never be in that spotlight, right? Because they don't feel that way about themselves. And they're just like, can you just move the fuck out of the way so I can stand in your light that you've created? Because I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel like shit. But I want people to see me like they see you. And I'm going to hate on you even though I'm pushing you out the way of your own light that you created for yourself. Because you actually did inner work. And yeah, I know I could probably get there, but I really don't want to because I could never get there, right? Because I don't feel worthy. But since you've done it all the work, can you just like move and let me stand right there so I can just get the flowers and shit thrown at me and feel that kind of way that you feel about yourself? So can you do that for me? And I'm going to let you take all of my shit and you hold it for me. You take this worthlessness. You take this jealous spirit that I got inside of me. You take this hateration, all of the shit I got, this fear, anxiety, this self-sabotage. Can't take all that. You just go be that. Why I just stand over here like I did all work. Just and then look at you like you ain't shit. When it's them that put that on you. Because they're a hater. They're jealous. They're unhealed. They're unhealed. They are unhealed. Okay? And the more you heal, the more they're going to hate. The more you shine, the more they're going to want you to be in the dark. Because no matter how they try to replicate you, they can never. They can never. Okay? Like I hear, you can't compete where you don't compare. And it's the truth. If you don't compare yourself up to nothing, how are you going to compare yourself to somebody who feels like they're something? Or hell, everything. And where you feel like you're everything because you've done the work and you know what nothing feels like, that person that feels like nothing is going to view you as you think that you all that. Why? Because they feel like nothing. And they want to do nothing about it to make it be better. It's going to take your everything so you can feel like they nothing again. And you like, nah, bitch, I already was feeling like nothing, bitch. I know I'm something, bitch. I'm going to be everything. I'm going to stay over here, my everything. While you stay over there, leave me the fuck alone. They ain't going to leave you alone. Because everything you do and climb to the top, wherever you go in life, they going to sit there and be hating on you, wishing bad shit on your life. Instead of sitting there going, how can I be everything? How can I stop feeling like nothing? Well, I know I got to do the work, but I don't want to do that. I'm lazy. That's too much. I just want to be able to just jump in that spot and that's it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all that. Okay. Whole family. Yeah, shit. Some of y'all whole family want to take your life, want to take your spot, want to dim your light, want you to feel like nothing like them. Which is why a lot of them came up against you. They think they better than me. My God, I have to laugh at that every time I hear that someone says that spiritually. It's funny because it shows me how much they don't think anything about themselves, and that they're a hater. for them to even think like that. Okay? All right. Union. I hear, like we was talking about the other day, some of y'all about to go back to y'all divine counterparts. There will be a union. I hear God saying he proud of y'all. I hear him say, literally, he said, I'm proud of them. Literally, this what he doing. So be proud of yourself. And don't forget, what you used to be like. Don't forget, like, how you was a hater. And you was jealous. But now you see that all of that was of the devil. You see that all of that shit come from the devil. The devil does that to make you be that way instead of seeing the person for who they truly are and learning to love yourself. Once y'all gave y'all that self-love, you see that that was never you. That was never your thoughts. That was never truly who God created you. And a lot of y'all, I feel like shit for feeling that way. When now you realize how much you actually really love your person. And you do feel worthy. That's what healing do, baby. That's what God do. Okay? Keep up the good work, y'all. They don't know who they are. Okay, so for some of y'all, fake flames, fake soulmates, whatever you want to call them, exes. I hear family members, they don't know who they are. You don't know who you are until you do the walk. I done said that 1,000 times. I ain't gonna keep on repeating my damn self. Okay? You don't know who you are because you ain't did the walk. The real you is in God. And literally he hold the keys to it. You want to stop feeling that emptiness. You want to stop mimicking off people. You want to feel like you worthy of something. You want to know who you are, who God created you to be. Then you going to have to do the walk because literally God knows. He's so smart. He knows you feel that way, but he like you want to know what your power is. You want to know who you supposed to be. You want this healing. You want to feel whole. Well, you going to have to walk to me to get them answers, to get the keys. Otherwise, you're going to stay out here in this here world, these here streets, and feel empty. Never knowing who you are. Having imposter syndrome. Having identity crisis. You're going to keep running away from it till you ain't going to be no more running. You can't be like Anime or Paul over there because Paul and Anime did the walk. That's how they became like that. You can't be them. Be yourself. But you know, for you to be yourself, you're going to have to go through this authentic ass walk. And you know you can do it. You're looking at other people who did it, so why you can't do it? Yeah, it's hard. That's y'all scared of. Y'all like, this bitch is homeless and this bitch is this and people coming up against this motherfucker and they talking about killing people and they talking about the spell work and they talking about this and they talking about that. How in the world am I gonna be able to do that? Go through the walk and trust in God, believe in yourself. That's how. You gotta ask yourself, are you worthy? Are you worthy and are you worth it to do the walk, to feel that worthiness, worthly, how you say it, to feel worthy. Okay, to feel worthy. Do you feel like you are worth feeling better? Do you feel like you are worth to have self-love? Do you feel like you worth to have everything that God has in store for you? If you don't, then don't do it. If you don't want to feel better, don't do it. But if you feel like you worth it, opposed to having what somebody else got, then go do the walk. See how strong you are. See how you were built. You'll be surprised at shit that you actually can do on this walk. The things that you are scared of and things that you feel like you would not accomplish, you will be surprised how powerful you really are. You'll be amazed, actually. You'll be like, damn, I did that. Yeah, you did that shit. 100%. You did it. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Okay? Uh, I have argument. Yeah, some of y'all who are becoming divine counterparts are the ones that went astray. So I'm trying to find a new word for y'all because I cannot stand the fake flame thing. It just irritates me every time I say it. Um, so I'll say that some of y'all who went astray, okay, you're gonna find that the people that you're trying to leave behind, family, friends, your new boo that you left your person for, whomever, they're gonna try to start a damn argument. But because you have stepped up to the plate with the Most High God and you can hear God, God is going to deter you away from that shit. Whereas you would have stayed and walked in that energy and become that energy, start arguing and fighting and all of that shit. God gonna show you how to do that shit. Well, you ain't gonna even be bothered because you gonna see that it's the enemy working through that person to try to get you in a situation, get you caught up. Okay, God gonna show you how to do that thing. You gonna be so surprised at yourself. You're gonna be like, damn, I didn't argue. I'm unbothered. I'm unbothered. I'm gonna simply just remove myself from the situation. Whereas maybe you would have argued, maybe you would have fought. You just like, fuck it. I'm not falling for this fucking trap with the devil. I'm almost out the goddamn door. Yeah, he gonna try to get you when your hand gonna be on the damn knob. You gonna be turning and he gonna start some shit. You're like, oh, where you going? Where you going? Wait a minute here. Hold up. You got your hand on the knob. You about to open the door? Oh, I gotta start some shit. I gotta start some shit. You gonna try to trigger them old ways to get you. But you done got so much healing and been doing that healing process, you gonna recognize that it's the damn devil trying to start a fucking argument with me. It's the damn devil. You could be biracial that this is resonating with, but you of course do not have to be biracial. It just means that someone that's biracial, something that they may have asked, or their energy is stronger, that it came out in the cards so they can know that, yeah, this is for them. Okay? It says beautiful heart and soul. Yes, you do. Yes, you have a beautiful heart and soul. You always had a beautiful heart and soul. You just couldn't see it. It was all up underneath all that darkness, them traumas and shit, that brainwashing, the environments that you were in, the shit that you was taught. You couldn't even see that you always had a beautiful heart and soul. Some of y'all was like, I wish I could be a better person. You was always a better person underneath all of that shit. You was always a good person underneath that shit. It just took God to be like that flower, right? Coming through the crack of the cement. Every time you see a flower look like that, or that's like that, think of yourself how much you pushed your way up out of darkness, out of fucking cement. That's beautiful. That means you believed in yourself. Be proud of yourself. That's not easy. Okay? Stressing. I hear some of y'all stressing out because you don't see the door. You don't see the escape. You feel trapped. You feel like you stuck. I hear God saying, wait a minute. And there it goes. Literally, that's why I literally heard God say, wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute. And there it goes, literally. So that means there will be a door. There will be an escape door. You're going to be able to walk through it or run through it, escape through it. Whichever word it fits your situation. Because some of y'all are in or were in situations that were abusive. So this will be an escape door. Okay? All right? So don't worry. Investigation. I hear somebody is doing an investigation on the lies and the twisted stories that have been told over some of y'all's lives. This person has a lot of facts and receipts on the shit that people been doing. I hear that this investigator could not believe their own eyes. They could not believe it. They were like, if they wouldn't have never, I hear this person saying, if I would have never seen this for myself and my eyes witnessed this for myself, I hear they would have never believed the collective. That's what I heard. It would have been like you were just a crazy person out here saying shit and the shit wasn't true. But because this investigator has seen the truth, has the proof, they know it's real. But they still like in like, like what the fuck is really going on? Okay? This is going to bring you joy once this unfolds. This investigator may be coming towards you with the evidence and information and tell you how they got to be a part of this investigation. And I hear this investigator is gonna bring down a lot of dirty motherfuckers. That's what I heard. A lot of bad, evil, corrupted motherfuckers. This is gonna bring you joy because you're gonna finally feel validation in the sense of someone sees you and believes you and know what you've gone through. Because I don't know about some of y'all, you could tell people all day long what you go through, and it's like the seriousness of what you know you've been through, they don't take it the way or understand or comprehend it, the seriousness, severity of what you've been through. They act like they don't believe it, or they want you not to think about it, or they want you to stop talking about it, but they don't get it. And then the guy saying that's confirmation. They ain't never went through the motherfucking walk. And that's confirmation when they call my name, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, and all that shit, that you know that ain't a genuine person. That's not a real one. Okay? Their lack thereof. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Tried and true. Give thanks with thanksgiving. So you've been tried and you are true. God is going to build a sanctuary. This might rhyme for you. Okay? God's going to get you to a place and a space where you can have your peace again. Okay? You can have serenity. You can feel safe. God knows it's been a long road. And even in the midst of you going through everything, you stayed true to God. You did what you had to do, what God called you to do. You did it no matter if you was in pain, you was sad, you was going through, homeless, didn't have 2 pennies to put together. Whatever your situation was, you continue to do what God told you to do. You were obedient, even in the midst of the storm. And that is honor to God. That is honor. Because no matter what you were going through, your situation, your circumstances, you didn't give up on faith. You didn't give up on God. You didn't give up. You did not give up. Even when it got hard, you believe. So God's going to create a sanctuary for you, whether that be your new home or new place or wherever you're going to be. He's going to create that sanctuary for you so that whatever you got going on up inside you that you haven't released, whatever pains you need to release, whatever, put your burdens down, God's going to create that sanctuary for you where you'll be able to let go and let God completely. Okay? Congratulations, y'all. Collective. Can't make it up. I can't make it up. Need I say more? I don't think I need to say no more. Can't make it up. That's confirmation. Friday. So I said, as soon as I said Friday, I heard, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, let my people go. I literally heard something like that. Maybe these evil people that's been coming up against you, by the time Friday come, they're going to be relinquished of their duties as evil people in your life. Because I hear somebody saying, fucked around and found out, huh? I hear God saying we're going to call this fuck around, found out Friday. FAFO Friday. Fucked around and found out Friday. Okay? God said, my children ain't new to this. We true to this. Warriors fighting on the battle line. Fighting. Yeah. I hear we don't stop. We don't quit. Oh, that song. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Damn, wait. Oh, how I go? No, 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 no. Wait. Shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wait. We don't. I won't stop. We won't stop. They won't stop. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, we the warriors in this piece. Fucked around, found out Fridays, baby, on their ass. Got tired of them. You say it's time for the ending, baby. It's time for the ending for these here people. God say he dishing out all their ass whoopings. Come on. A lot of these people gonna be left in confusion where they wanted you to be in confusion. They gonna be left in confusion. They gonna be like, did we just get our asses handed to us? What the fuck just happened? Wait a minute, what? They gonna be such fucked up when God about to hand his ass whooping to them. They gonna be like, what did we miss? Wait, what? It's like that reality check is not gonna be real to them. It's not. They're gonna be like, wait, how did God? That's all. God. In case you don't know, God is real. God. Saturday, some of y'all gonna have a blessing coming towards you. I hear your new beginnings. New beginnings. Okay? Yeah, they threatened by you. Because really they threatened by God. They just attacking, again, like I said before, people attack something tangible. They want to attack the tangible thing, something that they can point their finger at, something that they can touch. But they don't realize they've been fighting God the whole damn time. You the messenger. Right? God uses you. God uses your vessel, he uses your mouth, your eyes, your ears, your body, right? To speak his word. He embodies, he gets in you, embodies you and speak it out. So they're attacking God, but they just need to attack you because you're a physical thing. People who don't believe in spirituality, they wouldn't go with, oh, God is using that person. That is God doing that to us. They're going to say, that person we need to get. When they're really coming after God, you coming after God, baby, you ain't going to win. Because that evil you got in there, in you that's doing that, that's God too. I've said that. God's both. So all that satanic and all that, that's God. He knows what you're doing because all that's God. Keep on pushing. Sit your stank puss dean down. You gonna FAFO Friday. Fucked around, found out Friday. He gonna sit you down. He wants you to sit your ass on down. Period, point blank. Yep, y'all gonna be triggered as motherfucker. The ones who've been doing this fuck shit, you gonna be. Imagine all of your traumas, all of the stuff that pisses you off, all of the things that you hide behind closed doors under that mask. God gonna trigger all that shit. Boom, boom, boom. You trigger the fuck out you. Because that's the only way he gonna get you to see you are fucking traumatized and you got mental health issues and you're out here just spreading that shit like it's nothing. So he gonna trigger the fuck out y'all. Break that ego down. Break that mental mindset down. Break that demon in you down. And that's actually love. Where y'all see it as, oh, God don't love me, he's attacking me, da-da-da-da-da, or thinking that somebody's attacking you that you have put a whole hateration smear campaign on, okay? That's actually God's love for you because he knows how to defeat the demon in you. Move along. Green-eyed demon. Green-eyed witch. This is for you. You know who you are. You know if you're a demon. You know if you're a witch. God's about to crumble you. God said he gonna whip your ass so much he gonna change your eye color to blue. Because as soon as he was saying it, then he said blue. I was like, why blue? And I literally put my eyes on this damn color. He said he gonna change it from the color of money to the color of the sky. Because you're gonna be looking up. You're gonna be looking up. You're gonna bring you out of that mindset. Right? I finally seen the light up. Blue skies. Now I see the blue skies. The money was in your way, baby. The money. The color of them damn eyes. Money was in the way, honey. It was blinding your sight. All you could see is money, money, money. Money. With your ego and your pride. Okay? Some of y'all have STIs, STD, STI, same difference. Okay? God said, in order for you to be delivered from this STI, you have to be delivered. Period. You have to be delivered. Okay? You got to be delivered and you got to believe in God that he will do it. Because what works without faith is dead. Works without faith is dead. So that means that you got to put in the work, right? On yourself, right? And have faith. Believe that you're going to get better. Believe that God is with you. Believe in all of the things that God's telling you. And believe that you're going to be delivered from the STD. Because otherwise it's dead. It ain't going to manifest. It's going to get better. You're going to be right there. And some of y'all can die dead, be dead, because you didn't believe it, didn't have the faith. Right? Because the STD, STI will, for some of y'all, are life-threatening. And you can't die from it. Greyhound. All right, some of y'all's what I say I was gonna call them people that fell by the wayside. I think that's what I said. Fell by the wayside is coming to you on a Greyhound. Okay? Don't know how they know how where you at, some of y'all, but they coming on a Greyhound. They're coming on the Greyhound. They might ask you to pick them up, or they might pop up. I hear some of them gonna get an Uber and knock on your damn door. You might think they're crazy. How did you know where I live? How did you know where I was? They know. Trust me, they've been keeping an eye on your ass. And if they ain't been keeping an eye on you, the cult that they were connected to, or the group of people, been keeping an eye on you, so they know where you're based off of that alone. Okay? Cute. So when they come in, you know, they're going to try to make themselves look cute. Okay, let me say this here. I've said this before. Some of them, if not all or most, been through a lot. And they're going to try to make themselves look as cute. And some of them going to really look cute. Like, you know, but you're going to tell still they've been through a lot. You're going to tell some of them been messing with some stuff they ain't had no damn business, because it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. I'm just telling you. And then I hear somebody on my live or something, I hear somebody saying, you cute. Well, thank you. Whomever this is, if this is a future voice I hear, thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody say you cute. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Okay? Celebrity. I mean, we talked about this already. A lot of y'all are meant to be celebrities, famous, front and center. A lot of stuff that we've gone through, right? Some of us are supposed to be celebrities, and God wanted to build us up, because when we go in these places where we've never seen, rooms that we've never seen, meet people that we've never seen, it does not mean that the devil's children are not going to be around you. They're going to continue to test you, come up against you, try to play you, try to make you to make decisions that they want you to make, not what God's telling you to make. And this is all to see how much you actually learn. How much of loving yourself, being strong in yourself, knowing who you are in the Lord, will you be able to still keep those same things that God has taught you, like the words, no, that's not what I want to do. No, thank you. Are you going to still be in that, be strong, or are you going to crumble? Are you going to recognize the demon before they even try to play you with your discernment? Are you going to be listening to your intuition when people put deals in front of you before you sign it? Are you going to use all of these tools to remember where you've come from and recognize that demons are all around you? Are you going to be afraid when God tells you there's a demon? Because some of us can see the demon face just by looking at them, even though other people just see a face. Are you going to get scared? Are you going to still walk in that fearlessness that God is giving you? Are you going to have faith that you're going to conquer and succeed? Or are you going to just not believe in yourself? What are you going to do? Are you going to be the one that's going to all the parties when you know that was your old life and where your old life had got you? Not because God don't want you to have a good time, but when you go to certain parties and you're around certain people that the devil works through his demons, you can get caught up, and you can go from moving to the top and going right back to the bottom, and coming back from the bottom, baby, it's gonna take a lot of willpower. Lot. I don't know if you got it, but you might. I don't know. What are you gonna do? And just understand, a lot of your no's, and a lot of times when you are invited to parties and then you decide to leave early, people gonna talk about you. Who gives a fuck? Oh, they think they better than us. They left early and shit. Everybody's still here. No, they mad because you left early, so they didn't have more time to try to work their shit on you. They magic. And don't y'all be picking up these fucking cups at these parties and shit that y'all invited to, these events, and don't see the shit for yourself or somebody else drinking that you know is a demon. Cause you don't never know when somebody gonna slide some shit in your drink. God say bring your own shit. My God, Jesus. I see somebody who said they want them a piece of cake if they go to the party. They got y'all know that plastic that you wrap food in. Somebody bought them a piece of cake from the store and wrapped it up in there. So when it's time to eat cake, they gonna unwrap their shit and put on a plate and eat it because they trust it. Ain't nobody put nothing up in there. I ain't mad at you. You better put that cake in your purse. I ain't mad. Cause you know what I'm saying? I think like wait a minute. I'd be like, oh, ain't nobody touched that. I ain't eating. I ain't none of that shit. I'm not eating it. Why ain't nobody touched that devil egg? Why ain't nobody eating them devil eggs? Why? I'll be blessing that shit. Lord, help me. They trying to kill me, Jesus. They gonna try to kill me. Oh God, I'm just saying, always bless your food though, because you don't know who handling your food. But just be mindful. Be mindful. Okay? Hidden. I mean, shit, yeah, the devil always got shit hidden in the damn dark. Always. He's always hiding something. He's always, he try to make his children look just as expensive and as endearing and classy, all of the things. That's all a mask. Because when you strip them of all of that they have on, you'll see the demon very clearly. And they want you to be like them and to talk like this. And oh my God, that is weird. And oh my God, that's tacky. And oh my God, who wears that? And oh my God, look how they talk. That's because they got insecurities, y'all. And y'all let them damn demons sit there and fuck with y'all and bother y'all. That's on you. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's on you. I wouldn't let them fuck with me. Because I already know they're going to do it. It's an expectation for them to do what they do when they do it. Okay? It's an automatic expectation. Because that's what they do. That's their MO. They don't never stop doing the same thing. They laugh. They follow. They try to put you down. You already know. As soon as they do it, they had already told you who they are. They're a demon. You ain't even got to even look for them. As soon as they start laughing and doing, they're a demon. Automatically, you know it. And when you know that, you will know what to expect from a demon. That's what they do. Don't let it bother you. They want it to bother you. They want to see you unhappy because they are fucking unhappy. I promise you these motherfuckers is unhappy on the inside. I promise you. Okay, let's see. All right, let's keep on going. Maybe I can get through this reading, most of it, because I gotta go in a few minutes. But I'll be back. Uncle on Dad's side. I keep hearing uncle on Dad's side is withholding information from you. This uncle is a part of some type of group. I hear masonry, to be honest with you. I hear this uncle gonna get an ass whooping from God if they don't provide the information to you that is supposed to be provided to you. The rightful owner of. That's what I hear. The rightful owner of. This uncle is greedy. I hear, I got a big ego. It's too much. I walk like this, but he ain't gonna be able to back it up because God gonna break it down. God said, no, I'm gonna back him up. Okay. Yes, this is confirmation. Somebody's uncle has some important information about them and has not provided that information as of yet. Some of y'all gonna be on TV because of your situation. You are very powerful. Don't forget it. Always don't forget that. You're powerful because you're in the Lord. God is all power. So if God's all power and you walk with the power, then you are the power. Just know it. Walk like it. Walk it like you talk it. I'll walk it out. Confirmation, proof. Proof. You are living proof that God exists in you. You are the proof. In there, where there's doubt, you are the proof. You are the true living word. You are the true living God. Because God is in you. You are God's existence. You are the proof of God's existence. Okay? I hear for some of y'all here this afternoon, be courageous. Don't know what that's about. Be courageous. I know what courageous means, like have courage, but I just want to see what the definition of it is, actually. Okay? Let's see. But I mean, like their wording for it. Like be courageous, be bold, have courage. Let's see. All right, courageous meaning. Courageous means possessing, displaying, or acting with bravery and mental fortitude in the face of fear. Come on. Danger or pain. Okay, so something was going to happen. Something going to happen this afternoon for some of y'all. It describes someone who acts resolutely despite difficulty. Synonyms include brave, fearless, what is this word? Vigilant, but it's not it. Wait. Valiant, VALIANT. I feel like it means vigilant. Audacity and plucky. Plucky? Y'all be getting me, honey. Let me see. Plucky used in that way? Huh. Okay, let me finish reading, then I'm gonna look up what plucky means. Usage examples include a courageous decision, a courageous leader, or a courageous act. Okay. Some of y'all this afternoon gonna have to be courageous. What is fucking plucky? And I never heard that word used in that type of sentence, so it kind of confuses me. Plucky describes having or showing courageous, spirited and determined bravery, particularly when facing difficulties or acting as an underdog. I'm definitely an underdog. I'm here for the underdog. But I'm gonna tell you something, brief moment. The underdog, bro, like I'm realizing now you could be for the underdog, but don't mean the underdog gonna always be for you. That's why God be saying test the spirit, because don't walk around here just because you want to be standing up for the underdog, having the underdog back, that the underdog gonna have your back, or you should even stand up for the underdog. Sometimes, y'all, the underdog is actually not a good person. So it just teaches me again, it ain't about, again, don't look at the skin color, don't look at who the person is in a position, whatever somebody say about, look inside the person. Whether they're an underdog or whatever, teacher, preacher, whatever. Look inside the person. Stop standing up for these damn people that you shouldn't be standing up for. Stand up for your damn self. Because even the underdog that you helping and standing up for got their back, at the end, them motherfuckers ain't got your back because the spirit in them ain't right. They ain't got the same spirit as you, the underdog, got. Find your underdog that got the same spirit you, and y'all stand up together. But not these some of these motherfuckers. No. Okay? Evil, dark, light, good. Meaning evil versus good is going on right now. We talked about this the other day. We having a spiritual war with dark and light. Okay? Spiritual battle going on with dark and light. I heard God say the other day, that day it was raining and thundering. I mean, it was thundering like crazy. God, the dark and light was fighting. They was battling. They was freaking battling against each other. Okay? They was battling. I was like, well, damn. I mean, that lightning looked like it was gonna come in the car damn near. I'm like, shit. Yep, I said that earlier, you know. Some of these people have an identity crisis. God has to break the mental down. Again, has to break you down, right? For you to find out who you are. Otherwise, you're going to be living life like that, feeling unfulfilled, wanting to be like somebody else, hating on somebody else, being just as somebody else. When you don't go to God and allow God to break you down and walk the journey, you're going to continue to feel like that. You're going to continue to be jealous. Ask the ones, the karmics that you know, the ones who fell by the wayside. They understand it now. They understand that was never them. But in order for you not feel that way, and for you to know that's not you, you gotta go through the fucking walk. It's no way of getting out of it. You gotta go through the walk. You gotta go through the healing. You got to. It's no one could tell you. Anybody can tell you all day long, it's not going to change until you do it for yourself. Because knowing, experiencing it tells it all. You got to know it for yourself. You got to walk that thing for yourself in order to understand it. I can't make you understand it with words. You can see me, right, what I'm going through. But until you live it for yourself and walk it for yourself, you'll never really comprehend it. And it's a beautiful thing, even though it's painful. It has a lot of beautiful things to it. Okay? Let's see what time it is. All right. We talked about cutting cords. If you haven't cut the cords, you need to cut the cords. Cutting the cords will do you so much better. Cut the cords, cut the cords, cut the cords. Let's keep coming up. Y'all ain't cutting cords. I said the other day, if it just keeps on coming up, that means that God's like screaming to you at this point, cut your damn cords to these damn individuals that's connected to you that don't mean you no good, these demons, because you're going to continue to feel shit. I need to do some more cord cut, because I'm telling you, when I say somebody stay messing with my sacral, honey, they stay messing with my sacral. Stay. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna chop that motherfucking cord up. Shit, get a knife, chop it up, bitch. Wow, move. Leave me alone, whoever he is. Get away. Leave me alone. Shit. Somebody named Delphine could be watching this. And again, I said this the other day, somebody named Delphine is passing away. God told me to cover it. Okay? This person has passed over. Some of y'all still standing aside. God said, get up out the house. Get into the light. Come to the light, Carolyn. Come to the light. Traumas. I mean, Taurus. I said trauma. Why did I say traumas? I mean, I know it looked like traumas, but why did they come out of my mouth first? All right, somebody that's a Taurus may be going through a lot of trauma right now. I hear God saying, break them down and build them back up. Break them down and build them back up. God might be breaking somebody that's a Taurus down Breaking them of them demons, baby. That shit's painful. That shit's painful. Ooh, that shit painful, Lord. Ooh, it made me want to cry that it's so painful. I don't never want to go through that again. That's why, some people be like, well, how you keep moving forward? Because I don't want to go backwards. That shit was painful. That shit was, it was like climbing up a fucking mountain with two motherfucking 18-wheelers on your damn back. And while you fucking crawling up the damn mountain with two 18-wheelers on your back, some motherfucker who didn't like you and hating on your people was taking big old chunks of rocks and throwing them down, and you trying to move with 18-wheelers on your back, trying to move out the way for the motherfuckers is throwing the damn rocks down trying to take you out. Why you got two 18-wheelers on your damn back? You think a motherfucker want to go backwards? They go get more 18-wheelers and do it again? No, hell no. Fuck no. I'll keep going forward. Hell no. And I see how beautiful of an experience it is and how much more I love myself and how much I've grown. And I ain't never felt like this before. I've never feel like I'm starting to feel a little bit more set free in my spirit. So you ask me how I keep pushing, because I'm going to, I will and shall. I ain't giving up. I ain't gonna take them fucking I ain't gonna get them 18 wheels put back on the damn back while somebody throw rocks on down from the top of the mountain at my ass. Cause they hating. I'm not doing it. I let go the 18 wheelers and the rocks that be coming down, God take them for me and throw back at their ass for me. Thank you, Lord. Let me just keep on climbing up. I appreciate you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I can finally climb up the mountain without all of this shit being thrown down at me. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. Let go of control. Give it to God. Hey, I just said that. Thank you, Lord. I just said that. I let go of them damn 18-wheelers and them rocks being thrown down at me. I was like, Lord, the guy had them for me. Throw it back at that. You throwing a rock at my baby? Boom! Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep on going up this mountain, Lord. I appreciate you taking care of them enemies and old hater-rating ass demons. Thank you for letting me take these two 18-wheelers off my back, God, and give them to you too, because that was too heavy for me. Jesus, I ain't want me. I had let go and let God. I lose control, and He took it for me. I said, oh, you really did, huh, Lord? He said, I really did. I don't want them back, Lord. Thank you. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make this up, y'all. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. I'm telling you, it's the truth. Copycat. God said he gonna destroy somebody's copycat. He gonna break them down. It might be one of y'all copycats that he gonna mentally break down. Literally, he gonna break them down. Yeah, they have to be. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be. Not even sometimes. All the time you gotta be broken down to the core of who you really are. And only God can do that in the spirit. That's a powerful. Man, I'm just a powerful being. That's a powerful being. Do you hear me? I just love me some guy, get on my nerves. I just love me some guy. I don't even want to do that to him. He do that to me. I don't. Thank you, God. So much you should. Just love it. I love him. I love God. Man, I just love him. He gets on my nerves. But I love him. I'm going to say that till the day I die. Because that's how I think. I love him. He know it. He know I genuinely, authentically, truly love him. Even though he allows me to go through motherfucking hell and back. And I'll be like, this ain't fucking love. You don't love me. Oh, you love me. You let him do that to me, Jesus. Oh, you love me. Lord, God. Because Jesus and God to me is two different people. Okay? Even Jesus, though. Jesus had power over my life to help me as well. But I'm specifically talking about the Most High God. Why you let him do that to me? You say you love me. You don't love me. Why you got them doing this to me, Lord? Why you got me like this in this situation? Why you don't fight them and just end their fucking life? Just end their fucking life. You can fix it. But you gotta make it strong. And when you realize that, you be okay. But in the midst of it, you just be like, Lord, you know you can destroy these people anytime you want. Why are you not destroying them? Why? Then you get pissed off. You I don't want to talk to you. That's what I be doing. I ain't been doing that in a while. But I used to be like, he'd be like, just. Oh, you ignoring me? And he won't leave me alone. I swear. There's no sense of me even doing that. Because every time I ever done that and I'm pissed off, he will not let me stay pissed off. And that be pissing me off. I haven't been like that in a while, but when I was, I'm like, why won't you just leave me alone? Can I just be bad by my damn self for a few damn moments? Shit! Just, God damn it, I'm like, I'd be pissed the fuck off, and he will continue to call my name until I acknowledge it. I'm like, what, God? What? You mad at me? No. I'm just acting like this because I want to. Can you please give me a few moments, God? Can you please just give me a few moments? I'm a little pissed off right now, and I'm trying to work through it. I just take a deep breath. I'm like, you ain't gonna win, bitch. You might well go ahead and answer. Yes, Lord. You mad? Yes, God, I am mad. Then he goes to tell me why he did it. And I'm like, okay, I understand, Lord, but why won't you just let me be mad? Because I don't want you being mad at me. I want you to understand confirmation. I want you to understand why I did it. So you can see why you shouldn't be mad. You should see why I did what I did, so you won't be mad at me. And he shows me why, and of course I want to still be mad, but I can't because I understand it. But then I still be mad that he won't let me be mad. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I gotta stop the reading right here. We're gonna leave off on this one. This is the next card up, Black Magic. I have to go back to work. I'll be back because hopefully this next time I'll be able to finish because I don't have that much left. All right, y'all. This is part 2. It's called Maturity. I named this one Maturity. Okay. I will be back. I love y'all. I hope y'all having a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. This is Just Love, and don't forget to love yourself. Beautiful people.